it's me, Renee. I'm back, and you know what? I'm gonna do this. It's better. But yeah, I decided to use another chair, so I don't have the back. It's just more seat, not more than chair. Anyhow, today's Wednesday, so I'm doing another anticipated Wednesday, and today we have sequels coming in 2022. So you might ask yourself, well, how do you decide which to do each week? Well, sometimes it's kind of random and sometimes it's not. This week it's not quite random. I was kind of thinking, okay, which I'm gonna film and do today. And then I thought, well, Norway actually has a storm coming. So yeah, that's not cool. But storm usually, extreme weather, lots of rain, lots of drama. So I decided to go for sequels because sequels hopefully give you more drama and kind of makes you feel all the emotions, makes you feel scared, maybe. Oh, should honestly, I think always should makes you feel a bit scared for characters. So yeah, this is my list of sequels coming out this year. The one, let me check it out. Well, okay, a few of these are companion books, so they're not direct sequels, but they're sequel-ish. And also, what I just said about sequels needing to have drama, I would say in a way that really all books need to have drama because if you don't have drama, there's not really a good conflict, and yeah, that's not cool. So yeah, and let's start. First, we have Arusha and Nectar of Immortality. It is the fifth book and final book in this series. Quite sad. I read an interview that you first could contract for 3 books, but very quickly saw that you kind of needed 5 books. So yeah, and this is the end, the very end. Well, very end. I suppose you might do spin-offs, but at this point in time, we don't know any spin-offs. No spin-offs have been announced. So at this point, this is the last. Book 5, sorry. Book 4 kind of left on like a what? Like ending. So, and also, the end of the series is kind of like what? So, yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be wrapped up, and I love this series. Quite sad it's coming to an end, but all good things must come to an end. Then we have Amari and the Night Brothers. This is the second book. So I suppose maybe it's an official sequel, since second sequel, maybe officially a sequel is supposed to be second book. Maybe that's just me thinking directly about the word. I don't know. Anyhow, this is second book. I think I heard the author B.B. Olsen say that this is supposed to be a quartet, so 4 books. Though I might be wrong. But anyway, I'm 98% sure it's not a duology, so this is not the last book. But anyway, Amari, I love the first book. And yeah, of course, I'm very, very excited for the second book. And and that one comes out in April, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why I said date for that one, not Arusha, because I'm inconsistent. That's, me being quirky. Then we have, this is more of, what's the word again? This is more of a companion book, but anyhow, it is a sequel in a way that it's a third in a series, like it's a companion series. But at this point in time, I just read the first book, so I don't know. Maybe it's kind of building up, like the Avengers started as very standalone and then kind of became the Avengers. Well, Marvel Cinematic Universe started as standalones and then quickly became the Avengers. But it's a Jasmine retelling. It's the third in the Queen's Council series, which is a Disney retelling series, YA series, where you take a Disney movie and talk about what happened after, and you also most of these princesses, they become queens because princesses normally become queens after a while, and it's about their learning to be queens, I suppose, in a way, more or less. And yeah, I read the first one, as I said, a few weeks ago, and I very much enjoyed it. The second one is a Mulan retelling, and this third one is a Jasmine retelling. I have forgotten who's the author behind it, but it's an author, and yeah, I'll link it down below. I will. And then we have the Boyfriend Project number 3, which is another companion series. This one is called the Boyfriend Scam? No. Slut? No, sorry, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it's the third in this series. It's a trilogy, if I'm not quite mistaken. Well, it's kind of this big trilogy because it's based around 3 friends. So, yeah. It's written by Farah Roshan. I love the first book. The second one I enjoyed, didn't love. But still, I love the first one so much, I'm gonna pick up the third one as well. Then we have the Gentleman Gambit, and as usual, yeah, I made this list last week, and or like last week, 2 weeks ago, and I didn't write the offer, and at this moment, I can't really remember the Gentleman Gambit. What is it? I don't. No, actually, I know it. It's the fourth in the oh god, what's the word? Say again. A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which is that series with romance set around the suffragettes. Though why this is called the Gentleman Gambit, I suppose one of the men in that series gets a love story. I'm thinking, yeah, that's probably what it is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hey, I mean, if I did everything all right, perfect, I mean, that would be boring, and also, I'm not a professional booktuber, so yeah. And also, professional booktubers probably also get things wrong, so yeah. Then we have the First Day Murder Club number 3. So, saw an interview, last year. Still think weird saying last year about 2021, and like, it's just 2 weeks ago, but it is last year now. But anyway, yeah, I saw interview last year that we talked about and said that the First Emerald Club is supposed to be 4 books. So this one will be the penultimate. I love the first 2 ones so much. But also like the first 2 are his first 2 books, and he has had such huge success with the books. I'm probably thinking he'll probably write more afterwards, just like on the series. And yeah, excited for what he'll write afterwards. But still, we still have 2 more books. And yeah, this one I'm thinking probably is also out in the fall because the other ones has been out before. At this point in time, we don't really have any title or like any more information that it's the third, and that's all we know. So yeah, but I don't need more because I love the first ones so much. And yeah, then we have To Marry or To Meddle, which is the third one in another historical romance series. This one is by Martha Wells. I've read the first one. I bought the second one. Haven't read the second one yet. No, is this the fourth one? Anyway, it's in the universe. It's a companion historical romance book, and yeah. And then we have the League of Gentlewomen and Witches, which this is another companion series. It's the second one. It's by India Holton. I've I started the first one, which I own. I started it. I haven't gotten far it because I started a lot of books last year. Didn't finish all of them. But still, like, this whole universe and just concept seems so cool that, yeah, this is definitely on my my anticipated list of sequels. And now we have Until the End, which I was about to say I don't remember which series it is, but I just remembered it is the last series book in the Skullduggery Pleasant series. And Until the End, that's quite name of the last book in the series. Though, yeah, I mean, originally it was a 9-book series, and then they did a spin-off, so this is the end to a spin-off. At this point in time, though, we don't really know if he's going to write a third spin-off, which I suppose he could because it's a huge world. But we do, as I said with with the Arusha series, he might write more, but at this point in time, this is the end. and yeah, quite sad. I still haven't read the penultimate one, but I want to read that soon. And well, skim it because it's scary. But yeah. And then we have One True Loves by Elise Bryant. This is a companion series, and this is her second book in total because the first book, Happily Ever After, was her first book. And this one takes place on a cruise ship in Europe with African American teen and love and yeah, stories like that, well, things like that, and it sounds cool. It's set the summer before college, and yeah, if I'm not mistaken, around then. Anyway, yeah, and yeah, that's my list of sequels that I can't wait for to read this year, or to read this year. Will I read them all this year? I don't know, but anyway, I anticipate them, and yeah. As always, there's probably lots of sequels I have forgotten about, haven't found. I kind of try to Google like sequels book coming out this year. I can't really find many of those lists, so I kind of have to just go through other lists. And yeah, this was what I came up with really. And yeah, well, yeah, I just remembered. There's also Ambush and Adore, which is the well technically so it was a book from last year, but this year it's being published like as a physical book. And also Ambush and Joe, technically it's kind of a everything quel because it's both a prequel but also like because it takes place before every of the other books, I'm thinking around that, and then it takes place during lots of events and then after some events, like it's a huge story, but it's also a sequel in addition to other stuff. So yeah, and yeah, that's my difference is everything. Unless I remember a title at this second. No, I don't. Well, technically, there's one more that's a Norwegian sequel. But you know what? I'm not gonna bother with talking about that one because well, it's a great series, but it's not been translated. I don't really think it's been translated like at all to like Norwegian to Swedish or Danish or anything. So yeah, it's just kind of me talking about cool book that you can't read. I mean, I suppose I could do that. I know that's mean. Like when I talk about Orange Child, I do it because it's been uh, it's been translated to so many languages. It's available in so many languages and lately English as well. So you can get it. You can try it and enjoy it you as well. But like talking about no new Norwegian books that aren't translated, that's honestly I just kind of feel like that feels mean in my generous head. And yeah, so that's that. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the video. That's me for not scripting my videos. I hope you have a good day or evening or whatever when you're watching this. And I'll see you soon. Bye.